What's up? What's up, beautiful people? Happy Wednesday, y'all. So, real quick, came to share a little story with y'all and drop some encouragement to your day, right? So, I have a beautiful 20-year-old little lady, right? And so, my baby is special needs. My baby is visually impaired. And so she loves listening to music. Like, that is her go to. If you let her listen to music all day, that would be a good day for her, right? She would do it all day. And so we got her all set up. She got a tablet. She got Spotify on there. And one day last week, I was in her room with her, and a commercial came on, an advertisement came on, and she was not happy, y'all. And she expressed so, right? So it's funny. So I just said to her, I'm like, listen, commercial breaks are a part of it. Spotify, they letting you listen to all this free music. Commercials just come with it. And it was funny. And like instantly, I heard God say, yeah, commercial breaks are a part of it. And I'm like, oh, God. So as the day went on, like, it kind of kept being a little more was dropping into me. Like, yeah, and this is what this means, right? And so, what are commercial breaks, right? They are an interruption, a break from, whatever it is that you were watching, whatever you wanted to watch, whatever you were enjoying. Here comes this interruption, right? This commercial break, right? And now you got to wait till your show come back on, right? And you don't really like it. For the most part, we don't like commercial breaks. Just like my daughter didn't like them, right? And so it's funny because they are a part of life, you know. In the midst of life is a beautiful mix, right? Of things we want to see, things we want to experience, and things that we don't want to experience, things that we don't want to see, things we don't want to encounter, right? And so, even this morning, when me and my husband was doing our little Bible study, John, we just like was getting heavy into like responding, right? Things are going to happen, right? Things are going to rub you the wrong way, right? But how are you going to respond? And it's our conversation stem from our sermon on Saturday. Or on Sunday. Yeah, like how are you going to respond? Because we be thinking is this, oh, this just brings this out of me. She was talking about it. They just bring this out of me. And it's like, no, it is what are you? How are you going to respond, right? How are you going to respond? Where's your faith going to lie, right? Where they and it's funny because we had so many dope conversations the last couple of days. And it was like, my husband was talking about, okay, so we accept Jesus, right? And so like now you work in that faith, right? That when something happens, those are the moments when it's like, sometimes it's like, where's that faith, right? Sometimes, and it's not like, so we're going to have emotions, right? Because some things are real, right? Yeah, so we've accepted Christ, right? So now when the hard things hit, it's not even about, we've accepted him. Now it's about, now are you going to trust me, right? And it was funny because even like I said, one of the verses in our reading today was John 16:33. And Jesus said, he told us, right? He said, I have told you all these things so that you will have my peace. In this world you will have trouble, but cheer up. I have overcome the world. So listen, that's what I got for you today. When you experience some commercial breaks, those interruptions from the things that you would prefer to see, right? Prefer to experience. Don't forget, one, you are not by yourself. You have help, right? And I even think about how, like I told, like, sometimes commercials are necessary. Sometimes they are necessary. And even what we might think is an interruption, because, like, don't get me wrong, for the most part, who likes commercials? But Sometimes you might see a commercial that's catchy. You know, we've all had that one or a couple commercials where you like it. You like when it come on, it's catchy. You know, sometimes you catch yourself singing it or it's playing in your head even when it's not on, right? So even during the the interruptions, right, or what feels like an interruption from the good, right? Ask God, okay, what are you trying to get me to see during this commercial break? Because it could be a divine interruption, you know, a divine commercial break. So yeah, I love y'all. God loves you more. Be encouraged. Don't forget to love up on somebody. Listen and allow yourself to be loved. Remember that you are loved, right? By an amazing God who loved you so much you could never even comprehend with your human mind. Have an amazingly blessed day on purpose. Look, do not be shaken. Do not be moved. You got this, because God got you.